What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we're at the Capsule to talk about one pretty old bar and one brand new version of what seems like the exact same bar. Of course, it's Hershey Cookies and Cream and also the Hershey Cookie Layer Crunch that is now available in a cookies and cream flavor. So, of course, the Cookie Layer Crunch bars were introduced in 2016. They had 3 flavors, mint, vanilla cream, and caramel. And then last year, 2017, they also came out with triple chocolate. It's a chocolate bar with a thick layer of like crunchy cookie pieces. Now, recently, you know, it's probably about May of 2018, the Cookie Layer Crunch cookies and cream flavor started popping up, and by the looks of the back of the package, it's probably replacing the vanilla cream flavor, because the flavors that they promote there, I don't know if you're able to get a good shot of it, but there's no vanilla cream mentioned. So, I don't know. I mean, hopefully this cookies and cream version ends up being to your liking if you were a fan of the vanilla cream ones. I don't really associate the Cookie Layer Crunch bars as a very successful product personally, but they're always at the checkouts at Walmart. Like, they get their own like little kiosk thing and they're $3.48 for a 9-pack. That's kind of a lot. They do come in smaller bars for the older, more established flavors. They come in a king-size bar or a regular-size bar, but the cookies and cream's only coming in the 9-pack for now. So, I don't know. I mean, the line must either be doing okay, or they figure it's important enough to kind of, I don't know, water down one of their more successful products. I mean, because the cookies and cream bar has been around since 1994, and it's not going anywhere. I mean, this thing is a classic. It was one of my favorite candy bars ever. And I'm just eating this really to calibrate. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys know just about everything about these cookies and cream bar. If you're watching this channel, there's a pretty darn good chance that you've had at least one of these at some point. But it's little pieces of cookies, kind of a, you know, you get the white Hershey base. Do you want one of these? I mean, yeah, I mean, these are just so good. So the reason why we're eating these, remind us of the size, the taste, and the texture to figure out, is this Cookie Layer Crunch bar, is it any different? Is there really any utility to having these? And is it better or worse than the original? But just in case you guys haven't had one of these, I really can't endorse the Hershey Cookies and Cream bar anymore. It's so good. It's like, it's very sweet, but in the best way possible. I think it's one of the best products that Hershey's has ever come up with, and I love it. It's very good, and a
lot of pressure, Cookie Layer Crunch.
A lot of pressure, but hey, if it's gonna be the same basic ingredients, so it can't be that bad. So these are the new ones. If you haven't got a Cookie Layer Crunch bag before, this is what they look like inside. Kind of the midway point between like a fun size bar and a regular size bar, but a lot closer to the fun size realm. It's very thick though. That's one thing that really differentiates it from the fun size bars. That, and that the wrappers are apparently more difficult to open. So as you can see, I mean, look at the thickness differential here. It is really over twice as thick relative to the regular cookies and cream bar. Now, you still see the cookies on the bottom. I would say it's a little bit more densely packed with cookies. As you can see here. What do you think, Ryan?
It looks pretty comparable.
Yeah, I guess you're right. it's a lot thicker, so the deeper you look, you do see there's more cookies lurking, whereas with this one, obviously what you see on the bottom is pretty much what you're gonna get. So I'm gonna take a bite out of this, and we're gonna see if this is more cookies, less cookies, or if this is just a thick version of the bar that we already eat. That's what the inside looks like.
Interesting.
Well,
so it's basically like a standard bar with just a bunch of cream on top.
it is a standard bar with a bunch of cream on top. And so here's the deal. They really nailed the cookies to cream ratio in the original. It is a very difficult act to follow. I was not clamoring for more cream. This is the double stuffed version of Hershey cookies and cream, essentially. There are more cookies. I mean, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
When you bite into it, it becomes very evident that there are more cookies. But there are less cookies relative to the cream. And I don't like that. I don't know if do you want to try one of these? Mm-hmm. So I will let you go ahead and give this a shot, and I'm going to jump right into giving a gimmick grade and giving my conclusions. So the Hershey Cookies and Cream Cookie Layer Crunch Bar, in terms of a gimmick, it's like a 4 out of 10. It's nothing special. I think that they should have gone for something different. I mean, look, they went the safest way possible, but I can't imagine that somebody wouldn't buy the candy bar to buy this more than one time. So there is a limited shelf life to this. I don't predict a ton of success for it. And I could be wrong, but it's just, I don't think the idea is all that great, to be honest with you. I really don't. So 4 out of 10. Sorry, Hershey's. Now, for the part that this video is all about, obviously, I'm gonna give the Hershey Cookies and Cream bar, original bar a 9 out of 10 because it's an extremely good bar. I know that you guys have had it, so I'm really not going to elaborate on it any further. But this bar, there is way too much cream for the cookies. I know that they added some cookies, but it is at least twice as thick. I'd say it's about 2.5 times the thickness. It's even thicker than a king size Hershey Cookies and Cream bar. So it's too thick. And it's too sweet. Really, all that you're getting is just pure cream, pure sugar, and that's not something that I was clamoring for. You know, if this is sweet enough, right? This is actually, it would be a 10 if it were even a little bit less sweet. Whereas this one, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. I mean, the reason why I'm even giving it a 5 is it's very clearly Hershey Cookies and Cream. I mean, it couldn't be anything else. If you gave this to us without the guise of this is a Hershey Cookies and Cream product, you would know immediately. It's so identifiable, but the ratios are all thrown off. And that's not because I'm comfortable with the old bar. That's because they just didn't do a great job, or they came up with an unnecessary product. So I'd say in both accounts, this is going to be my last purchase of the Hershey Cookie Layer Crunch cookies and cream flavor. You know, try it out if you want, just as a curiosity, but if you don't, you're really not missing out on a whole heck of a lot. But hey, look, one thing you definitely don't want to miss out on is the Crystal Pepsi employee instructional marketing video that is right on the homepage of the Consumer Time Capsule YouTube channel. We uploaded it as a thank you to hitting our 1,000 subscriber mark recently. So check it out. I hope that you enjoy it. It's my gift to the internet. We're going to work on some interesting gimmicks for like future benchmarks. I know, hey, we could hit 1 million views before too long. Like that could be a thing. 1,500 subscribers, who knows? So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned, of course, for a lot more reviews and daily 80s and 90s commercial uploads. And until next time, I will miss you guys until I see ya. I'm gonna eat some of the regular bar though. I don't want to do that.